Would you rather fight a chicken every time you get in your car? Or would you rather fight a lion once a year? You got to get back in the car.
Exactly.
Oh, you versus a lion?
You have no faith in me.
You're really thinking you can beat a lion?
I'm gonna try the best I can.
That doesn't matter.
No, because you might die from a chicken too. Like those pegs.
Those pegs.
Like you might hurt yourself. Or they might hurt you. So
What are we talking about?
Every time you get in the car, boom, boom, chicken.
Okay, y'all are grown men. Maybe y'all can fight off a chicken.
Have you fought a chicken?
I can't fight no one can fight off a lion.
We're grown men, so we said no to the lion.
Once a year. I could be training that whole time to fight this lion.
Have you ever been to the zoo?
Who do you think you are? Hey, they don't hold chickens behind glass panes in bars.
But you know, like the geese at the ponds, how they chase people, they're not friendly. So what makes you think chicken are friendly?
I don't care how friendly it is. It's not a lion.
Okay, some lions can be friendly though too.
You have to get to the neck
You're
first.
fighting him. You're not taking him to
you
a
have
coffee
to get-
date.
You
right
know
here.
what I'll do as soon as I open the door and see a chicken?
But it's
Grab the
No,
chicken.
your door's not open. You have to get the door
you
open.
have to get the door open.
Is a chicken preventing me from
but the
opening a
chicken's
door?
like-
If I try to fight a lion with unarmed, bare hand, I lose. There's no scenario
You don't
where
know
I
that.
beat the lion. Y'all are saying
What
you don't-
chickens have y'all seen before?
Chickens are crazy.
Yes.
You're trying to fight the king of the jungle. This is a lion.
I'm a Leo. Let me not even get into that.
Yeah.
Did you say you're Leo? Oh my God. She didn't watch last week's.
What are you gonna connect with the lion and be like,
Yes.
don't kill me?
Because we're both loyal people. Anywho, have you been in a chicken?
That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. A friendly lion. Play the next clip. Play the next clip.
Huh? H-E-D-D-A.
Hedda.
Yeah.
Okay, where you from?
Norway.
I know. Okay, I would love to, take you out though.
You should.
I should.
Yeah.
Can I get a kiss
No.
on the cheek? Oh, yeah. How you think our kids will look?
Our kids?
Yeah.
It would look perfect,
Yeah, they would.
right?
Cause you were, really good looking, and I would, love to, take you out.
Yeah, for sure. Probably not.
Yeah. So, okay, y'all are a thing already.
We are a thing.
Oh, okay. You got you one, brother.
We are married.
You're married?
What?
Yeah.
Can I give you one more kiss?
No, it was just that one,
Just one last one.
right? It was just that one.
You kiss this guy?
No, he kissed me on the cheek.
Wait, are y'all really married?
Yeah.
Why did you let me kiss you?
On the cheek?
I get.
Norwegian, that means hey, how you doing?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can I tell you how you doing again?
No.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I don't know what to say here. Salute to her husband for not taking that too seriously, but I'm pretty sure he has a problem on his ass. And I like how the husband tries to shoot it away like, she's Norwegian. That's kind of what they just do in Norway, which could very well be true. But damn, she seemed like she's into my man. And if her husband wasn't there, he could definitely take on a first class trip to Pound Town, bruh.
She belongs to the streets. An attractive man, and y'all had a good conversation.
Thank bitches in the way. Hey, what's the questions?
What's your name?
I'm Key.
And you?
I'm ready.
Why do you think it's appropriate to just run up in our interview mid-conversation?
Right?
I ain't gonna lie, they white and I don't give a fuck. I hope they me.
I
never give.
Are you just looking for attention?
No, never. I never gave a fuck.
We want to be funny. Come over the video.
But if I'm in the middle of a conversation with two people.
I'm sorry, y'all. He feel disrespect. I'm
You have a
gone.
problem with it? What? So what's the problem now? What's the problem now? We are girls. We are girls, aren't we? Anywho, what's next?
And see, that's the issue right there. See, and that right there lets you know that girls and being part of the sisterhood, that shit's not real, man. Look how they just bombarded that interview, pretty much pushed those two women out the way. And then watch this part.
I ain't gonna lie, they white and I don't give a fuck. I hope they me.
I never give.
Are you just
Now look at this shorter white woman in the back. Look how she looks at her other friend when she says, F them, they white. Like, how rude is that? It shows you have no home training, no respect for other people. And then you notice the big Shirley with the red weave on, she's more upset at him, at the man, for questioning that. Look at her big ass. Can't walk around without that fan because she's sweating to death. And at the beginning said pretty much the hell with y'all because y'all white. What if the white chicks would have said that to a black woman? We have an international event happening right now. And it feeds into a lot of those negative stereotypes people have about black women. That's gross. What?
Damn.
What type of miserable woman is this? She doesn't seem to like men too much, I'll tell you that. Hashtag if misery was a person. Don't say thank you. What the hell are you thanking them for? Jeez. Relax, lady.
Shit. The fuck? Man, goddamn.
Your man comes home and he's hungry. Would you wake up and make him a meal?
No. Hell no, he can buy his own shit. Be independent. No, he makes me a meal. What the fuck?
I didn't hear your answer.
I mean, I'm happily married. I'd make him a meal.
You'd make it?
Thanks, man. No, take it back. I'll make the meal. I'll make the meal.
You notice the woman that will make the meal is the one that's actually married. And you also notice, she said she would get up and make the meal. The tall Asian woman then says, it's making me look bad. Yeah, I'll make the meal too. Which shows how women group think. She realized after she said it, that other woman kind of embarrassed her and she didn't want to see herself in that spotlight, then immediately changed her answer to hers.
Damn! So not one man ever looked at me and said, let me put this bitch up. Let me buy this bitch a Range Rover, an Escalade, or a Porsche. She can pick any Birkin or Chanel bag she want every Tuesday. And all she have to worry about is what hairstyle she gonna wear, what she gonna wear, drink lemon drops with her friends just to go gossip. Not one man? I am not the I think I am.
You ever been about to respond to somebody, but then they answer their own question, so you just back away from it? Well, that's exactly what happened here. She answered her own question. If you're not getting that stuff, you are not the chick you think you are.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
An uncomfortable truth is all women are not ready to be led. I don't care how much you love her. I don't care how fine she is, how thick she is, how long y'all been together, how much you care about her, how much you want to lead her. If she not ready to be led, you ain't gonna lead shit. If you offer guidance to her and she thinks it's control, she not ready to be led. If she rejects your feedback, even though it's constructive criticism, she's not ready to be led. If she thinks compromising for something is losing, she's not ready to be led. If she ignores direction, guess what? She's not ready to be led. If she's not willing to change or evolve, she's not ready to be led. And that's okay, because sometimes it takes people a little bit longer to figure out what they want and what they don't want. And maybe she never wants to be led, but then it's up to you, baby, to decide if that's the woman for you or not.
I agree with everything she said, except where she says the women aren't ready to be led. It's not about them being ready. It's about them wanting to be in charge. They want to pick and choose when they want to be led. That's what it is. If a woman thinks in her mind that the man chose an idea that she wouldn't pick, then she questions his leadership. Not even taking into account that maybe his decision is much better than hers. But that's what it is. It's not about them being ready. Some women just can't be led, and they won't be led. Women say they want leaderships, but then they question the men who try to lead them. It's because they want to lead, but only when it's convenient for them, because they damn sure don't want to lead in the bills to pay department.
I can't do the sassy men, okay? I can't do it because I'm the princess, not you. If you're gonna act like the princess, then what are we doing here?
Hello, it's fellow Prince Santiago here. I will be taking over from this point forward. So we got girl number 2,376 making a video alone in her car complaining about sassy men. And by sassy men, 99% of the time, if you ask this girl for an example, it's probably gonna be like a guy asking for like basic levels of respect. And then this grown adult is saying, well, I want to be treated like a princess. Yet you sound like a 3-year-old who's playing dress up with their father. But anyways, she also has in her caption, cue the sassy men in the comments in 3, 2, 1. I think it's funny when girls make these stupid videos and then their whole thing is like, anybody who disagrees with me, you're actually sassy and gay. They try to put up this like metaphorical shield because they try to sink down to like this 3rd grade level insults by calling men sassy or gay. And then if you try to just go and explain why what they're saying is dumb, they're like, oh, so you're you're sassy. She literally has a video 1 week before this video complaining how she never wants to date a guy who's nonchalant. So you don't want to date a guy who's sassy. You don't want to date a guy who's like too calm. What are we going for here? She's so uncreative. She literally doesn't have any other insults besides the fact that you're either sassy or gay. She has another video about 2 weeks before this video. And she says that when she hears stories about how men are mistreating women, the answer is they're probably gay.
I'm so sorry, but there are so many situations where somebody will tell me something that a man did, and I'm like, babes, he likes men. He's treating you like that because he likes men. He's cheating on you like that because he likes men.
Yes, so a guy who cheats on his girlfriend with more women, it's probably because he's gay. This is who you're taking advice from, ladies. I guarantee you, these are the same women that if they have a gay best friend, they'd be like, no, he's my best friend. I don't have any problem with gay people. It's just that anytime I'm mistreated or angry or upset, I just want to use, their sexuality as an insult. But no, I don't have a problem with them. No. Because I find it quite ironic, these girls literally complain if you ask them to do one singular thing to show that they actually care about their metaphorical boyfriends, husbands, whoever. They'll complain about that one singular thing, but then on the opposite end, they want this guy to go and do that every single day. They want to go give them everything, and they don't expect after, I don't know, 10 years that this is going to get a little bit boring. Maybe he's not going to want to be in that relationship. Then if he ends up cheating, guys, it's actually because he's super, super gay, guys. He slept with all of those women besides you because he was secretly gay. So you can end your countdown now because my sassy man rant is over with, but that's just my opinion. But hey, what do you think?
Someone cooked here.
I cheated on my husband and was honest with him when the DNA test came back that he was not the father of our child.
Damn.
We were planning to work things out, but I would have to give up the baby for adoption.
Okay.
I didn't think that it was right that he was making me choose between him and my child. He says he's going to divorce me if I keep the baby, but our marriage vows are for better or for worse. What kind of low-life husband would leave his wife to be a single mother if she doesn't want to give up her child for adoption? All I've been was a good woman to that man. I am so confused.
I want to know how she a good woman. She
Diabolical that she put that I've been a good woman to a man.
She literally got a baby outside her marriage. She didn't care about the vows, but she want him to.
So do you think it's fair? Like he's willing to work things out with her, but she got to get rid of the baby. What's your thoughts about that? Would you say?
I understand his train of thought.
Okay.
Because here's the thing.
Do you think that's fair to ask?
Yes, I do. And let me tell you why.
Yes. Did you see how excited he got?
Yes,
for that?
I do.
Yes, I do.
Because what I'm not going to do is be reminded daily
of your indiscretions. And then raise somebody else's baby.
Now you want me to raise, and now you got your indiscretion calling me daddy.
He can call you Terrell.
It's amazing to me how women just duck accountability all the time, even in a situation like this. And notice how she word things. I have to give women credit. Some women are just masterful with words, and a lot of men miss it. She was honest when the DNA test came back with him. Of course she was honest. You didn't have any choice. The DNA test said her husband's not their child's father. And she brought up her husband threatening to divorce her. And she's talking about the vows say for better or for worse. How can you in your right mind bring up vows when you broke the same vows when you cheated on your husband and had unprotected sex? She claims to be a good woman in one breath and also called her husband a lowlife for wanting her to get rid of the child. He's actually willing to work it out. He said, if you get rid of that baby, I'm actually willing to work it out. I'll say this.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though.
He better than me, because there's no way in hell if a woman cheated on me, my wife cheated on me, we're done. Because if she cheated on you once, she'll do it again. And if they happen to have other children, I have no idea. Hopefully he got DNA tests on all of them. Man, this is pathetic. How dare he want me to get rid of the child I had with another man? Are you kidding me?
These hoes ain't got no manners.
Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Do better, Squadron. Fall out.